Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divinity, Original Sin. We defeated the... I don't even remember his name, but the boss on the beach, this orc boss here last time, and we got a bunch of loot. So I kind of sorted most of it. He had some orders, which I'm going to read now. By order of the All-Mother, this regiment is strictly responsible for retrieving the Star Stone from Syseal's Black Cove. Bring me the stone and I'll consider allowing you to keep yours. Fair enough. Okay, so that's just going to go to Jahan. I think the rest is either for selling or keeping. I also got the Absorb the Elements skill book, which gives elemental resistances to a target. Or rather, I don't... It says range 14 meters. I don't know if that's... oh, my witchcraft is too low to use it properly, fair enough. I still don't know if this... Can this be used on allies? It can, okay. Just making sure. So this boosts resistances by 50%, and as I said, if you go above 100, you'll get you'll actually start absorbing that element. So let's identify the stuff I found. Okay, here we have a bow, which might actually be good for Bear Daughter. An outdated scythe, which is 2-handed, so it'll be sold. Item level 8, willpower, +1 fire and earth resistance. Oh well, that's a no-brainer actually. And this bow should be a little better than what you have. It is. It does some air damage, which isn't so relevant, but it has improved crit chance, it can stun and curse enemies. So definitely... It's not as good as the one I'll be using next, but still. Okay, sort these by type. Good, good. Tons of arrows that I could use, but chances are I'll often forget. You just have a bunch of stuff to sell, and you continue carrying all my junk, which is fair enough. Okay, I believe that's everything we have to do out here. So let's enter the Black Cove, which. You know, looks very inviting. It's a big skull. Or a stone in the shape of a big skull. I don't think it's meant to be an actual real skull, but, you know. Okay, that loading screen was actually fairly acceptable. There's a waypoint portal here as well, which is good. And a dead orc. So the orcs were looking for something here. And some of them are dead, which means probably something...
Why don't I feel more relieved to see so many dead orcs?
Because whatever killed them could be around any corner, and we've no idea whether to expect a friend or foe.
Yep, that's kind of the point. Seeing dead enemies around might indicate that there's a strong ally, but it might also indicate that there's a strong enemy. Let's go back to Strange. This is a poison... not a poison, it's a static field generator.
Hang on to your socks! That's the biggest static cloud I've ever seen.
There's got to be a way to cover up the source.
Did I hit? I did, okay. So yeah, that's how you prevent that static cloud from doing nastiness. Now, I wonder, can I talk to the rats? Squeak, I know what I know. Orcs leave much better crumbs than moldy skeletons.
Bye then.
Okay, so maybe there's undead here. At least that seems to be what that rat was trying to say. Darn, I lowered my microphone too much. I'll have to lift it up. I hope that wasn't noisy or anything. It's probably gonna make some noise, but it's actually... You know, it's attached to one of those spider things, so it's actually not... So it's elastically attached to its own stand, which means it somewhat reacts less.
Bloody claws! Huge claws! Curse that!
Okay, so that rat was called Boretgard. That's funny. Anyway, I meant to say something, but I forgot what it was. And here, by the way, we have orcs, elite orc troopers fighting against skeletal pirates. So, let's join in, I guess.
Suck the marrow from them.
And these guys will also be fighting each other, so so while we are currently looking to be a little overwhelmed, I don't think it's gonna be that bad, really. Why don't you just go right here and wait. So as you can see, these guys are still fighting each other before... well, before we become the primary targets.
Come, green skin, don't you long for sweet release?
Again, they have archers, which means annoyance. I find archers... You know, melee enemies are fine. They run up and you can sort of wait for them and deal with them.
The living versus the dead. But what in this dank cave could be worth such a savage fight?
Regardless, these orcs will find no allies in us.
But yeah, melee guys are usually fine. Wait and they'll come to you and hit them. Enemy casters tend to have some annoying abilities. But just because there's stuff like those fire arrows and the poison arrows and the charm arrows and the curse arrows and all the different kinds of arrows, I find enemy archers to actually be the most annoying types of enemies there are. Okay, but this looks like a prime target for a ricochet. Yes, you can tell. Okay, so we have an orc shaman, an orc elite trooper, and 4 pirates. Well, 2 bowmen, a pyromancer, and a pirate. Just a standard scout pirate, I guess. Still left to deal with, so you are probably out of range, right? Yeah, target is invisible. Means I can see it from here. How much does that cost? Okay, so I can use up to 4 action points to move closer. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, I've frozen something back here, but I think that was just the barrel or that basket or whatever. Okay, and they found me. Well, hey, I don't like it when they find me.
Come, green skin, don't you long for sweet release?
Okay, so only the orc shaman left and still 4 pirates left. 4 skeleton pirate things. But it just so happens I'm still using a blunt weapon, a crushing weapon, so that'll be very nice for dealing with the skeletons. And I can also buff Stranger. And I even have an additional buff now, I could improve his armor. 86% on that pirate. That's acceptable. Good. Then I can use 2 action points to move up to here. Let's see, 95 on that pyromancer, and I have 2 tries. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll just kill this pyromancer. And then I'm hoping the archer doesn't do anything terribly nasty, but it doesn't look like he has special arrows, or if he does, he doesn't use them. Either way is fine with me. Okay.
The orcs must have been after something quite valuable to have braved battle with the undead.
Well, yeah, obviously they... I mean, we kind of know they're after this bloodstone thing. Or whatever. I'm definitely looking for some kind of stone down here. Cool. For some reason I thought I was close to the end of an episode, but actually it's pretty much just the beginning. And yeah, by the way, considering episode length, I know someone said they were fine. Just in case someone's watching these and thinking, ugh, way too long, let me know. I usually go for 30 minutes on big RPGs like this, but if it's really terrible for you and you'd rather go with 20-minute episodes, then I would be okay with that unless someone objects, basically. I mean, my own personal idea is to go for 30 minutes instead of 20. But yeah, if that somehow... Black Ominous Gate, I don't think we can open this, and I don't think we can bash it open either. But yeah, just in case someone says 20 minutes are better and no one insists on 30 minutes, I'm more than happy to change it, basically. Just yeah, just let me know. Yeah, let's pull this barrel out a bit. And no, I'll take my leave. Didn't mean to talk to Bear Daughter there. Okay, wait, where is that? There. Good, and the other one's right there, so let's throw this crate on it. And the other one can just sort of be chucked along to be able to close this one. Haha. Even on my screen, which is sort of before rendering and decreasing quality a bit, it's very difficult to see these sort of poison cloud emitters through the poison cloud. It's kind of really difficult for me as well. So, oh look, we've got a boss enemy, Source Abomination.
Gods, what is that abomination?
Well, when a crab and a man love each other very much.
Okay, that was funny. That thing appears to have a lot of action points. Oh wow, poisoning Bear Daughter, that's not fun. And you also hasted yourself. Well, that's not nice. But hey, if you can do nasty tricks, so can I. And how about taking this? Bam. Do I need to heal? Maybe, I guess, maybe. Okay, and then just wait. And I will be beginning with the bashing of the face of the enemy. Commence bashing of the face. That didn't do much. That thing has a lot of health. I'm hoping it doesn't go for my backliners and just sort of stays here. What did that do? Oh, it summoned crabs. Yeah, and it does run away. Darn, it's annoying. You just made Charm wet. I don't know what to think of that. And poisoned your own guys. And failed to poison me, even though you tried about 5 times. So, I'll continue buffing. I mean, I assume that next turn is going to be when I move through that poison field, and it's actually going to poison me, but... I think I'm okay with that, really. I've sort of made my peace with it. Yeah, I'll start attacking the crabs with, Bear Daughter. Ah! That's terrible. I just stunned my own guy, because this is in a water field. And so, because I managed to stun the crab, the sort of stun effect actually propagated. But hey, I also stunned the Source Abomination, that's cool. I'm going to give a stronger heal to Strange now, who actually did not get stunned, that's cool, but I suspect I have to move to attack the Abomination, so that'll probably get the stun in. Yeah, darn. Oh well, it's unfortunate, but I can't help it. Sometimes I forget that these environmental effects are so powerful. Or rather, sometimes I forget that a certain action would cause an environmental effect to trigger. Okay, but this thing is, okay, it unstunned itself, so the stun didn't actually last 2 turns, but oh well. Everyone else is doing pretty fine, so... I mean, I'll try stunning it again. Nah, it failed. Oh well. Never hurts to try. Okay, he summoned another set of crabs. I don't believe they give experience, so... Wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, you poison Jahan. That's not too bad. Because I can, I'm going to go for the ricochet, because that also hits the crabs. And I don't know, should I prioritize the crabs? I mean, most of them are stunned now, so actually... No, I'll prioritize the boss. I don't think I can curse it, but at least I have a chance to stun with every single normal attack. And then... probably want to get a heal off on the Stranger. It's not the hardest of boss fights, but also not the easiest, I guess. Yeah, let's just do some damage. I don't think these crabs are terribly dangerous, but... Okay. How about creating an oil surface right there? Okay. So it's not that I have low chances to stun and curse. I believe the Abomination actually has fairly good saving throws against that, so the fact that I managed to stun it once is probably more of a lucky coincidence than anything else. I mean, I'll keep using Lightning because that's one of Jahan's stronger damage spells, but I don't think I should expect successful stuns, basically. However, I can still punch it quite a bit. Okay, well, it's almost dead. I think then all I have left to deal with is these summoned crabs, and they shouldn't be too bad, I think. Oh, he summons more of them. Maybe I might get overwhelmed. I'm hoping not. Okay, you're just making everyone wet. I don't know why he does that, but he does. Okay, health-wise I'm still doing okay, so let's just do a poison thing. Okay, that killed him. Now there's summoned crabs to deal with. No, I don't think I want to do that. I'll just give a blessing to Bear Daughter. Yeah, let's start with this. Wow. Just stunning everyone forever. I was like, I think that was 3 turns where nothing happened because everyone was stunned. Or 2 turns, maybe. Yeah, let's conserve points just because I can. Let's do that again, that was fun. Oh dear. Just why not stun everyone, eh? Still 4 crabs left. Oh well. That was cool. I mean, I know a better player might cause such things on purpose. They sort of happen to me by accident, but I still think they're pretty damn funny. Why can I not? I can attack that one. Good. And those crabs have a terrible aim. Okay, so... And they don't do much damage, so I think ignoring them for this boss fight, or at least largely ignoring them, is probably a good idea. Oh look, I stunned Strange again. Well, aren't I smart? Good. Fight's over. Oh, I have to wait for the stuns to wear off. In the meantime, you strong heal yourself, and weak heal... weak heal, not weak. Again, just weak as in measure of time and weak as in not strong. Do they pronounce the same way? Kind of recently noticed my English skills, my talking abilities somewhat deteriorate, so I'm a little worried that Haven't spoken enough of it, or at least not properly enough, I guess. So I'm noticing much more what I at least perceive to be mistakes in my language, and I'm a little annoyed by that. Not by the fact that I perceive them, but by the fact that I make them. So I'm slightly, trying to cut down on them, I guess. Okay, let's search all these crates and barrels, containers, all these things. Okay, that was at least a bottle of beer and a mug of beer. Oh, and a stunning arrowhead. My, that arrowhead is stunning.
Careful, that's a trap.
Yeah, I think she's talking about this explosive mine.
Careful now. That's a trap.
It's fairly dark in here. I wonder if I should increase the brightness. Okay, I think to get to this minor healing potion I would need telekinesis, but okay, apparently not. Apparently that just sort of worked. I'm not too interested in the bread and the empty bottles, but they also have some light gold cups here which I can sell, and some healing potions which I can also sell. And once I've found a trap, characters sort of make an effort to avoid them, basically. It's only if I didn't see it, because my perception was too low, that I run into them accidentally, I guess. Did something? Nope. Just some raw meat. Nothing else came of that. I remember this room up here having a fairly nasty trap, so... So I'm quick saving before I enter it, basically. 22 minutes. Yeah, we should definitely have enough time to continue exploring this. Fear me, I am Billy Gar? Billy Gar? I sense there's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't get it, if there is. I will give you tons of scars. My tricks are known throughout the land. My rhymes rhyme nicely, understand? Billy Gar. Understood, Billy Gar. Can you tell me a bit more about yourself? Haha, you wish to know of me? I am the best, can't you see? Such tricks, such rhyming, the biggest fan of the tricking, rhyming, best Belagar man. That's terrible rhyming. So what is this room? Sad sap, you've stepped into my trap. If you move, this room explodes. You'll have to stay till you wither away. Wow. Your only hope's a secret button, but since moving will kill you, you can't do nothing. Wow. Button and nothing. That's painful. Is the button red, blue, orange? Will you find it? Will you strange, florange? I am Billy Gar. Ha! Yeah, it's nothing rhymes with orange. I think something does. There's a word, but I forgot what it is. But anyway. Don't forget, if you move from that spot, things around here will get mighty hot. Too bad you can't find my secret switch without moving from where you're standing. From where you're standing. Yeah. Come on. It said hot, so you could just say moving from this spot to make it rhyme. Well, I think the way to go about this was to change a character and have someone do this.
I wonder what that did.
If you don't do this, by the way, it'll cause a huge fiery explosion which will kill everyone. So, yeah, that's the way to disarm that trap. And I don't think there's another way to disarm it, so... And also, Merchant at the Apple Tree, I'll take that. I think moving this chair causes that thing to start spouting poison or something, so... Yeah, let's just add you back to the party, and everyone should be fine, and we should be able to... You know, quick save and leave. I'll take my leave, thank you. Just accidentally clicked you, I guess. Okay, you picked up a bunch of stuff there, so I'll have to take care of that. goes to you. So does all the stuff I want to sell. I'll just identify these fairly junky staffs. This junky staff, and let's see what the amulet does. Initiative, Lore Master, and Air Resistance. Since she's my resident Lore Master, I'll give it to her. Pushing her Lore Master skill to 4. And I think I only ever put one point into it. So, 3 bonus points from gear. Let's read the merchant at the apple tree. There once lived a malicious and greedy merchant whose heart was filled with one desire only, to make as much money as possible. He decided to marry a very wealthy woman from Verdistis. She was considered ugly by many people and suffered countless cruel comments about her large and bloated face. After the marriage, the merchant did strangle her and bury her body in his garden. Several years passed, and the wealthy merchant lived a carefree life. A mighty apple tree grew in the very spot of her grave, and the apples looked delicious. One day, the merchant went to the tree, plucked an apple and ate it. Within a minute, the heartless merchant dropped dead. Mages who investigated his death were dumbfounded when they discovered that the apple had magical properties and contained a most rare and deadly poison. Okay, it's an interesting story, which will now be sold at the next possible moment. While I'm here, I might as well identify some of the other stuff I found. I think that's about it. And I know some people probably find all this inventory management fairly boring, but, you know, it has to happen. Armor rating 17, intelligence +1 on strength. Armor is kind of pointless. A one-handed sword possibly might be something I want to use. Gives dexterity and water resistance. I kind of like the perception bonus, and it's got a far smaller movement bonus. So, best case, it might be something for Jahan. Yeah, I'd say dexterity might be more useful than the bodybuilding. I don't know. Sword. Does less damage than the clobbering time. And also has less useful bonus stats. Costs more. No, it actually costs the same amount of action points. Oh well. Still haven't found anything really better for Strange than the clobbering time, so I'm hoping that'll happen quite soon. Can I open these barrels? Can. Okay, we've got a little bit of time left.
Office, is it? I would have expected to find something rather more exciting inside.
With the way this place is rigged, I wouldn't speak so soon.
Pirate notes used to read. Definitely want that. Obviously there's a secret hidden here which I already know, but trying to see if this helps. Okay, as soon as that blasted dragon withers away, the treasure will be mine once more. Certainly, though, I fear that the bloodstone is having the same effect on those fire-breathing nuisances as it seems to have on the rest of us. If that's the case, they must be the size of whales by now. Strange, isn't it, that the very thing that made those riches so easy to plunder now makes them impossible to obtain? Ah, to ride the waves once more. Me magnificent. Me magnificent? Oh, me magnificent infused with the power of the bloodstone, made superhuman by its strength. How easily gold and jewels fall from the hands of the rich when faced with a ship full of us. Until the dragons die off or move, I'll have to keep my hidden room. I'll keep to my hidden room. Well, sorry. Even if a wanderer knew I were hiding beneath his very feet, only the most intrepid would figure out how to open the door. And if one dared meet me, I'd welcome the opportunity to unleash my wrath upon a fresh soul. Okay. So, there appears to be a bit of a secret here. So, no, I don't want to sit on that chair. I want to search the desk. And I think... Oh, I think I just killed the rat. I know there's a secret somewhere in here. I just somewhat forgot where it is. Well. Oh, there's also a chest. The bow. Hazel flat bow. Could swear it had something to do. Oh, a trophy. which I can apparently search. But it's empty. I think it had something to do with this painting of a woman, but frankly I forgot how to activate it. Oh well, we'll come back to it. But this is locked. Can I break it? I wonder. Probably not, right? Yeah. Took no damage. That's pretty... it's dark. Okay, I actually forgot where the secret was. I think it was underneath this this rock. I will have to do some experimenting in between episodes, I guess. But firstly, I want to quickly identify this, and then it's probably going to be a good point to end anyway. Let's give it to Bear Daughter. How does that compare to what you have? It does a little bit more air damage, a little bit less standard damage. Can't curse. Less crit chance, more hit points. A little more stun chance. No, I'll use the other one. Which reminds me. Jahan. Fix. Okay. I thought the painting here would be somehow interactive, so I could, move it aside and do something with it, but apparently not. Maybe I need better perception. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out in between episodes, and so I guess I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.